Hello and thank you for watching. Tonight here I'm going to show you my new Bluetooth setup and featuring the Rexon 530 Bluetooth radio, airband radio that is. And so I was having a problem with my helmet because the problem with my helmet is it's a motorcycle helmet and it didn't allow me to have any comms. So the best way to do that was to go ahead and do a Bluetooth system. The one thing about this Nolan N40 that I like, it has lots of features I like. Was also one of the features too is that it also had pre-manufactured cutouts here, so it allowed me to buy the Sena S20 Evo, and allowed me to just push those speakers in there, and it fits perfect. I mean, it fits great, and this clamps on there really well. And with the so what I have is that I have two airband radios out here. I have the Sena and I have a cell phone, and I'm going to tell you how this all works and put it together. Okay, so I was hoping that once I got the Sena, I'd be able to use the radio for air traffic and to make announcements and to hear people announcing where they're at the airport. And then I was hoping that also too that I'd be at the same time be able to make calls and receive calls. But unfortunately that's not the case because the Rexon radio, well actually the Sena, is priority. Okay, so this here chooses priority which device you want to use. So what I'm saying is that when you pair the Sena to the Rexon or you pair the Sena to the cell phone, you have to choose which one you want to use. So you cannot use both. What I needed to add is that when you set your radio up, your Sena and your radio up to be priority, you will not be able at all to make or receive phone calls. So when I say priority, that's what I mean. You have to either choose to use it priority to use it as a phone system or as a radio system, but you cannot do both. But however, if you choose to use the Rexon and the Sena for an airband radio communication system, you'll only be using your phone as an MP3 player. When the Rexon is paired to the Sena here, it acts like a regular hardwired air communications with a quarter-inch plug-ins. And then with the push to talk here, and here's another downer too, is that Rexon didn't have a push to talk switch, so luckily Sena makes one and it works for this radio. So when I push that, it transmits to the radio. So if you're gonna have to use a push to talk. This does have a funky push to talk here on the side here to activate the radio, but I tell you what, don't even bother with it. It does not work. If you push the button too long, you'll activate the FM radio, and then if you push too short, it won't activate. So yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. I tried that and trying to use this to transmit without a push to talk, and it's not going to work very well for you. Okay, so with that, let me tell you how this happens. Okay. So I go ahead and I turn my radio on, and then I turn the Sena on, and remind you, the phone's already on. The Sena will pick up the phone, the Sena will pick up the radio and say Bluetooth device connected. And then it'll search and it'll pick up your phone and it'll say audio device, media audio device connected. So what does that mean? That means is that your radio is now priority for broadcasting and receiving broadcasts for air traffic, because we're in the we're in the airband, and then it's only with your phone. What's going to do is it's going to allow you to play your MP3s through the system. So yeah, so you can be flying along and you can go ahead and make your announcements and receive announcements, and then listen to music. And so when you're playing your songs or whatever, that the radio will always override the phone. So that's how that works. And so with that, I don't know if there's any more questions or comments that you may want to know about it, but that's how that's working out. And It cost, you know, this here was about $225. This was about $300, and then the push to talk was about 20 bucks off of Amazon. So that's what it cost me to put the system together, and it seems like it worked pretty good. So I want to give it a try, a few more tries, and see how it works out for me. But that's how and what you can expect with this system. Thank you for watching. If this video has helped you, click subscribe and give me a like. And if you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching